This is Blunt Talk, your source for good inspirational news only. With your host, Gino Arcaro.
Be more or be less. It's your biggest decision today. In his book, Soul of a Lifter, Gino inspires you to make the right decision. Compete on the only stage that really matters, real life. Purchase Soul of a Lifter today at Amazon.com.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Blunt Talk Podcast. We're broadcasting today from the third floor of my gym, X Fitness, Welland, Ontario, Canada. X Fitness is committed to lift, to the celebration of good inspirational news only. Today's podcast is a blast, a shorter 5-minute version consisting of a motivational speech and top 1,000 workout song of the day. Here's real life lesson number 7,113 that I've taught football players for 40 years and college law enforcement students for 2 decades. Change career, change your life. I lost over $800,000 but saved my life. My last words to over 600 college wannabe cops that I taught in 2010 were, and I quote, "When you need to get stronger and smarter, more than you need to eat junk and get drunk, you will be a wild success." End quote. I left my job that day in my prime and never, ever returned. In 2015, those were the same last words to my football team. When you need to get stronger and smarter, more than you need to eat junk and get drunk, you will win big. I left that day and never returned. I left both places for the same reason. Self-preservation. I stopped giving a shit about those who didn't give a shit. The 1090 PMS rule applied to my students and athletes. Over 90% of postmodern students were unresponsive. Less than 10% were. I was teaching and coaching addicts, screen addicts, and substance addicts. As academic program coordinator, I felt like I was a cross between a daycare provider and an asylum guard. After I quit my second career in my prime, I became a professional athlete. I worked out for a living, still do, always will. I coach only a chosen few, those who give a shit. Here's my point. My calling is to be a coach, not an enabler. Coaches build strength. Enablers weaken. College wannabe cops and football players became impossible to coach and teach because it's you versus their world. Coaches have limited coaching time with their team. When their world is full of enablers who spoil and coddle their kids with every indulgence, you have no chance. Professional lifting saved my life. I work out twice a day. Hashtag no days off because my job no longer depletes all my energy, no longer sucks the life out of me, no longer tortures my soul. Life is too short to waste it on people who waste your time, waste your energy, waste your God-given gifts and talents, waste your potential, and leave you wasted. Find a team that will lift professionally, dual meaning, souls and weights. Strength is our greatest natural resource. May you all find a team that will lift you and strengthen you in mind, body, and soul. Top 1,000 workout song of the day, Try and Hold Me Back by Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard. It's a masterpiece, ladies and gentlemen, released in 2010, year 43 of my 48-year workout streak. Don't blame others for holding you back. You hold yourself back. You forcibly contain your unfulfilled potential locked up inside you. Don't blame others. Be responsible. Be honest. Find a coach who won't tolerate you holding yourself back. Try and Hold Me Back by Rob Bailey and the Hustle Standard. $1.29 on iTunes. Guaranteed to lift. Blunt Talk Podcast is on a mission to reach and lift all 7 billion humans on planet Earth. Please continue sending your comments and questions to www.ginoarcaro.com and www.xfitness.ca. Thank you for listening, ladies and gentlemen. Much love to our worldwide audience. Blessings and all good things. Peace.
Please join us tomorrow for another edition of our Blunt Talk 5-Minute Blast by Gino Arcaro with more excerpts from his book Soul of a Lifter, available on Amazon.com.